sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And off we go from SoFi. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup up top.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Going to go right back to Henry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it down the right sideline.
Jackson's pass complete.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw right away is Stafford. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, L.A.
The Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
That's good for a Rams and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
35-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. Adds into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
10 more yards. Complete to number 89, Tyler Higbee.
So play caller's dream,
10
second
yards
and
on the
inches.
pickup. It's second and inches at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
So
And the
after
Rams,
1,
first
7-0 is our score.
First and 10
And we're
at the
back
23-yard
at SoFi
line.
in SoCal after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. They go play action with Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
That one targeted for Devontae Adams.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame them for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Second down, it's Stafford. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. Feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. On first and 10, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Jackson now on second down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That's how you get yourself out of a second and 20 hole. Big gain there. He'll leave them just shy of the first down. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down, Stafford. This pass deflected and caught. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the
They put Adams
34-yard
in
line.
motion. Play action, Stafford. And off the deflection. It is taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard
Sean
line.
McVay will send out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Trying to fight off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Diamond shining off my grill like a flashlight. If you watching me, you wrong. Need to get your cash right. No, little boy, you wrong. You get caught, you get life. And if it's gas, catch you slipping, you get high price to go viral for that Instagram. Car beam, take your life in an instant, man. Brown Swiss cheese, mama, whole residence. And you right here riding in the hood like the president. Need to repent, cause you vouched to get dealt with. Little cousin gang.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from the Steel City. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, that's the way to start the game. Very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry for King Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 17
Jackson on
yards.
target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Number 7, Rashad.
Give him 14 on that
Gain of
one.
14.
Good for a Raven first down.
Ravens.
Play action now, Jackson. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Whoa! Woo! And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Now Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Metcalf, the motion man. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. A-Rod down to throw on first down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that forward vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll run it with Henry. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Forced out wide. Taking off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Jackson now. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Moving to his right. He kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes. So, on 4th down, the Ravens send Ryan Eckley on to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
24-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
You know me, Mike. I'm going to sit up here and try to defend my tight ends any chance I get. I think this one's right on the borderline. I think that's a play he thinks he should have caught. I think his coach knows he probably could have caught it. But that was a tough one. That was no guarantee. So continue to find ways to generate open space downfield. Give him another shot, because more often than not, he's going to make that play.
Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10.
Rodgers on 1st down. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Take it in. It's Jeremy Bernard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So on 4th down, Mike McCarthy's going to decide to send out the field goal team. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. Yeah. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at midfield. T.J. Watt in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Jackson now on second down. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up 4th down.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Back to throw, Jackson. He finds his receiver, that's Bateman. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Some teams just had a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no game.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continues.
He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Tavius Robinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss, and now it's 3rd and long. Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Again, it's Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. Jackson up top again. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. And even 30 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Here's 2nd down. Here's Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now Henry. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Second down, goal to go. Henry tries to pull his way in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to...
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic. Big polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone. Yeah, strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm clean like this. I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a rat up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on pop, I could they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing on the sand like a surf. Kelly Slater, swag. I swag. I swag. Now watch me swag. Okay. I swag. I swag. Now watch me swag. Okay. Swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all her friends is flying some drinks. We gon' blow them up exotic when we rolling. They got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always wearing polo, I'm pouring mascot. Cake on debit, I don't hesitate to cash out. St. John Stevenson, the black and blue jag out. Pockets on hell time, I'm always bringing bands out. Big polo on my body, got a bag girl beside me. And a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone. Yeah, strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm clean like this detergent. When I hit the club, it's like I gotta catch a wave. Boogie board, shawty got me surfing off the stage. Got me something like a hit it power. I was surfing like I'm auto 'cause I got that rocket power. Take it like a camera. Flat screen, shawty, man, I'm surfing like the channel. With the tower money, man, I'm all about my clout. And I'm screaming cowabunga.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
13.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And a rain slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it, a really nice job. Not allowing him to get to the perimeter, but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 7, and this is 3rd.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. A solid stiff arm. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. First down carry for Henry. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. And this is caught by Evans. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Good touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian Kirk, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
22 yards. And the Ravens first down.
To throw again is Jackson. The 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10 to 7.
49ers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
The 49er first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard
McCaffrey
line.
running up the middle. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 55 yards. And the Niners are able to add on to that lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
21. Ravens 10. Eddie Piñeiro to kick off.
Piñeiro now to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his receiver, Lane. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Ravens 18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
46-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown for the Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Piñeiro down to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. To throw is Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. We're looking deep here for Flowers. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. And across the chart into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Niners 35. Ravens 18.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and he is going to get this one back to the... From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Allen off the play fake. Steps away. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
To throw, it's Allen. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Cook is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook taking it in. And the Bills post the first points in the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. They'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. play fake. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Jackson to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Ravens nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Jackson now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 60 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Second and 10. Allen going to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now Allen again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Allen. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 27 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Pass on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bills 21, Ravens 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing is Jackson. That went into the hands of Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Play action. It's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Out of coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Jackson will throw again. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Again, Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 3 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage.
Well done.
Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. The ball comes out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
The 41-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Back to throw. Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 3. Bills first down, and that should be that.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.